Hello, hello. So Liza's here, and if you are guys getting on this stream, let me know if you hear it and if you see me clearly. So we are about to start today's live session devoted to teaching English as a non-native speaker. Okay, let me check if anyone is here. Hello, hello, my name is Liza, and today we're going to talk about teaching English as a non-native speaker. Let me show the name of the session. Hello, guys. If you're watching right now, write down a couple of words. I can see your comments, and let me know where are you from. I'm really curious, and let me introduce myself quickly. So I'm now staying in my hometown in central Russia. It is called Yekaterinburg. It's pretty cold today, but the day is so sunny, so I had to close my blinds. My my office space is close to the window. Okay, so let's see. There are some people from the Philippines. That's so cool. I should say it's sunny in the Philippines now, hopefully. Okay, there is someone from Sweden. That's cool as well. All right. And people from Malawi. Uganda is here. So many faces. That's awesome. And here is someone from Azerbaijan. Nice to see you, Nargis. Okay, and Turkey is here. Awesome. Thank you guys for sharing your locations. We are really, really excited to have this many people today. And let me remind the name of the session again. Today we are talking about teaching English as a non-native speaker, and I will also share my personal experience and tell you about the way to build a successful teaching career. And just give me a second. I'm going to share my presentation right now. Okay, here it is. Yeah, like this. So quickly write down some comments if you can hear me clearly and if you can see me clearly, and if the presentation is showing up already. Let me know, please. Can you see it? All right. So if you can see the presentation and hear me clearly, let me know in the comments, please, so that I can keep going. All right, awesome, thank you. So, well, the first point of the presentation is the introduction. So let me tell you about myself. My name is Liza, or my full name is Елизавета Pachina. I'm from Russia, so I am a non-native English speaker as you guys, as most of you guys probably. I'm currently teaching English online, but I also provide in-class sessions, in-class lessons. I'm specialized at general English, and I often work with young learners as well. And I'm also a TEFL and a Tesol expert at ITTT. So that's who I am, and I'm really, really glad to be here today, to talk to you today. Frankly speaking, I feel a little bit nervous because I normally don't deliver any webinars. So uh, I usually work with private students, with private people. So it's just unusual, and it feels so I don't know, nervous. But I hope you'll enjoy this session. And after the session, we will talk a little bit more about the TEFL itself, and you will be able to ask your questions if you have. And right now, let's keep going. So, first of all, just a reminder, please don't forget to subscribe to our main social networks. If you like YouTube or Instagram, please reach us there. We usually share some useful content and always interact with our followers, with our audience. So please feel free to DM us on whatever social networks you are using. We are really, really excited to work there with you. And right now, we are heading to the main point of the presentation. If you haven't heard the name of the topic, it's Teaching English as a Non-Native Speaker, How to Build a Successful Career. Let me tell you about my personal experience first. As you can see in the pictures, I used to work in China as a non-native English teacher. I had been teaching there for 3 years, for almost 3 years. And my work there started from an agency, and then I transferred to the direct employment. What I mean by saying that I worked through an agency, when I just found my first job in China, I didn't know how to navigate there. So my first position was found by a third-party agent. So I found an agency here in Russia that offered some services, some job searching services and employment services in China. They found a position for me and helped me to move. And a little bit later, like after the first year of my work there, I found a direct employer and started working on my own. So without any agent, because it's obvious they take their cut. If you guys have any questions about China, about different modes of job searching there, please write down your comments. I will get back to them a little bit later when we have the Q&A session after the main presentation. And right now, let's see the next point. So today I'm going to tell you a little bit more about career development. So if you're really interested in teaching English and you look at this job as a future career, so if you want to do it for the rest of your life, or maybe for as a really, really important part of your life, then this webinar should be really useful for you. And this point showed on the screen now. is really important. It's something that happened to me, and it was like a huge discovery, I should say. So I obtained a BA in linguistics. So I am not a teacher in general, so my education is not related to teaching itself. But I decided to take this job, to take this opportunity to deliver my English abilities to some other people, so some children, and so on. So, and while I was teaching, while I was studying at university several years ago, I decided that I had to try to work as a tutor, just simply because I needed some money, and it was something I could do at that time. So I decided to try teaching. It was quite hard, I should say, because linguists are not teachers. Quite simple. But at that time, during the university study, I didn't know anything about TEFL. I didn't know anything about other educational options for those people who were not majored in teaching. And when I finished the university, I knew that I couldn't find a job as a linguist quickly, because this field is quite limited. So I decided to proceed teaching. And thankfully, I found this opportunity in China. I jumped at it right after the graduation. And at that point of time, I realized that I needed some teaching skills. I had no idea about how to work with single students, how to work with groups. So I didn't know anything. And that's why I decided to look for some courses on the internet. And I found this one, 120 hours course in TEFL certification. And of course, I decided that it's a great investment. It will pay me off quickly, and decided to take it because I really needed to know how to teach. I needed to know some methodologies, approaches to work with different kinds of students. And that's why I just decided to take a course as a first step. Yeah, right after this course, I actually found my first job in China. At the very beginning, I didn't feel like it was maybe an asset. But when I finished my work with the agent and started looking for a job on my own, the TEFL certification was something that employers counted, because they saw that it was not just a person from the street, who wanted to make money teaching English because they knew how to speak English, but they saw that it was someone, by someone I mean myself, it was someone able to teach English, at least because they got this certification and they obtained the course in teaching. So from my point of view, TEFL certification is a great first step to obtain before looking for a position in a real classroom or even online, because it gives you a gist of teaching in general. And let's head further. I understood that I couldn't stop working on my teaching skills and working on my personal skills. And that's why I decided to keep looking for some additional trainings. There are several examples of the certifications I had myself. And I should say several trainings were delivered by the employer in China. And that's what is really exciting about some employers there, about some providers, job providers who are interested in good teaching professionals. They not only hire you, but they also aim to train you themselves. And that was the way I got my training in multiple intelligences and in the letterland phonics. At that time, I also didn't know anything about those trainings, and they helped me a lot in understanding teaching in general. And also, it's a great idea to research on your own. And there are so many massive online courses right now. They are called MOOCs. So you basically can type on the Google search MOOC and find thousands of different courses on services like Future Learn, what else? Coursera, Udemy, and so on. They are some of them are for free. Some of them require some fees. It depends, but in general, those courses are for the general audience, and you can have those courses just for free as an observer, as a listener. And for example, I took one course on Future Learn and paid some money to get a certificate. It was a really, really quality course as well. And it helped me to learn more about early childhood teaching, which is a completely different area, a completely different field in general English teaching. So if you are really interested in teaching English, don't forget about these many opportunities you have for your self-development and for your teaching skills development. Okay, and I also want to mention how to find a job in general. And that's what I want to say. Be proactive. Don't be afraid to tell about your services, to tell about your skills. If you have already obtained a TEFL certification or maybe a language test, it's a great decision to share with your friends and maybe your audience on social networks that you can deliver classes, that you are a teacher. So that's a real mistake that many people make, not only teachers, but maybe some other professionals, they just feel afraid and maybe ashamed to share that they are possessing some skills, and it's a mistake actually. So you have to tell everyone that you teach, nothing to be ashamed of. And where to find jobs? It's pretty simple. There are many job listings. Start from the ITTT TEFL website. We've got a separate section there, with different job listings, with different job offers. We also have a constant job guidance, and if you're interested, if you have already finished our course, or you are currently a student at ITTT, you will get this opportunity of job assistance. And as I mentioned, don't forget about social networks. It's a powerful tool to deliver information to others. If you started teaching, make a post on Instagram and tell everyone that you have been offering classes. And one of my most favorite ways to look for students is the word of mouth. I actually found several students myself by the word of mouth. Last time, I just told one of my friends at the gym that I'm an English teacher, and she said like, wow, my daughter needs a tutor, can you please help me? And of course I wanted to help because I was looking for a student. Another idea is to create your personal website. That's what I'm lacking now. Currently, I'm going to make my own website, but I don't actually have enough time to do it. So if you do, start from it. It's a really interesting way to find students as well. It's rather expensive, probably, because you have to invest in promoting it online, but at least it's a way to show your credentials. Like on your personal website, you can put all of your certificates, maybe some feedbacks from your students, and your prospective students will see that you are a professional. That's it. One more reminder about our ITTT job support. So it never expires, and if you need any job assistance, you can write us on Facebook or on any other social networks, and we'll help you to proceed. I also forgot to mention that you can also look for some jobs on the major online platforms like ITT, not ITTT, sorry. You can look for online jobs on places like italki or Cambly. These are huge teaching platforms, and there are many opportunities to find your perfect students, but you have to know as well that they take their commission, and the competition is quite high there. But it shouldn't stop you. So it's just one of the options. So if you are interested, you can search on Google italki or Cambly. So there are many different online providers. And the last section of this presentation, actually, something I wanted to mention early. Today, after the Q&A session, I'm going to share the link that will give you 30% off any of any courses on our TEFL course.net website. So if you are willing to take a TEFL course, or if maybe you know anyone interested in English teaching, so wait for this opportunity and save the link. And right now, I'm going to answer your questions. So if you've got any questions on English teaching in general, TEFL, or career building, write it down on the comment section, and I'll start answering. And there are some questions already, so let me start answering them. So, are the Chinese agencies picky to non-native teachers? I should say Chinese agencies are not that picky. They look for those who have decent accent, or maybe just some slight accent, which is not that obvious, like when it is difficult to judge where you're from. But the most important thing is how you look. I'm really ashamed to share this truth, but that's something to know about the Chinese market. They usually are quite picky in terms of faces. So if they usually judge by your face. If they don't like the way you look, they will probably won't hire you. But it shouldn't stop you as well. There are many people in China as well. There are many agents who are quite educated and able to understand that it's not the appearance, it's skills and knowledge. So, talking about agents, sometimes agents offer schools, offer managers these people, but the employer chooses just a different person, and there is no explanation like why. Sometimes they are quite picky to native teachers as well, and it's really difficult to judge why they do that. And I hope that I answered this question, and let me see some other ones. Okay. After I get my certificate, should I inform ITTT for job placement? I want to work abroad as a non-native English teacher, but I don't know where to start. Yes, definitely. Start from the job section on the ITTT website. Don't forget to write down an email, and our manager will assist you and guide you in this from this point. There is no 100% guarantee in employment, but the ITTT TEFL job assistance service will try their best to help you. Okay. All right. What is the first step to join? If you have been watching this webinar from the very beginning, as I have already mentioned, my personal experience began from a TEFL course, I took the 120 hours TEFL course, but you can choose between many other options on our website. So please go to teflcourse.net and look for the most convenient way to have a course. Okay. There is another question. Which are the best websites for job opportunities about English teaching abroad? So there is a website called Go Overseas. This is our partner, actually, and you can start from looking through this website. There are also other references on teflcourse.net. You can look there as well. But basically, if you're looking for jobs abroad, it's better to narrow down your search to a particular country. For example, in China, there are many job offers that are listed on the Chinese social networks, such as WeChat. So if you know what WeChat is, you know that it's the biggest messenger and the biggest social network there. There are many private chats for native and non-native English teachers, for recruiters, and so on. And they share job offers constantly on those chats. If you don't know about this way of looking for a job, it's quite difficult to find a job in a particular country just using a Google search. So try to narrow down your search to a particular country, look for some services that were originated in those countries. And it will be easier to navigate. It will be easier to find your perfect position. But definitely you can start with our job service, and our managers will help you. Okay, thank you guys for your questions. There are many of them. The next one: what was the main problem you faced regarding the fact that you are non-native, and how have you managed this? I should say the biggest challenge was that at that time, the biggest challenge was not about my origin, but about my age. When I went to China, I was 21 years old, and at that time, they started changing their visa policy. And it was really hard to apply for a work visa, what meant that I couldn't work there legally. So when you guys look for jobs in different countries, China, Korea, whatever, anywhere in the world, you always have to check their visa policies, because they constantly change the way of application. They constantly change some age limits, educational backgrounds, and so on. So it's really important to make sure that you follow all of their requirements. I can say that I was constantly judged for being non-native. It didn't happen to me. But I met many people who felt insecure because they were judged by the origin. And the next one, can non-native teachers teach in native English-speaking countries like the US? I have been teaching at British Council, India, after having completed my CELTA last year, but planning to move to the USA. Definitely, you should try to look for such a position in the US, because there are some people who work in public schools where in some regions of the US where immigrants are more common. For example, in California or Florida or some other parts of the US, such teachers who have the EFL background in themselves are in great demand. But the thing is, you have to be proactive to look for such a position. So it's up to you if you can, if you cannot find this job in the US. But I think that you can do that definitely, because you are basically a real professional. CELTA is in great demand as well all over the world, and it allows you teaching just anywhere. Hello from the Philippines. What are the requirements to get TEFL certificate? The main requirement is that you are over 18 years old, and that's pretty much. You can apply even if you don't have any teaching experience, even if you don't have any education related to teaching. So just go to the TEFLcourse.net website, and you will be able to apply without any experience. After COVID, will be possible to take the TEFL course online? It is possible to take a TEFL course right now, actually. So it's not a problem. Online classes are delivered regularly, because our course design is self-paced. So you can apply for any of the courses, any of the options right now. It's not a problem. But as for in-class courses, it's a bit different. There are some locations that don't provide courses currently, but they will restart when the COVID situation will clear up. Okay. Yes, as for the age limit, I have already mentioned. The only age limit is 18 years, so you can't take a TEFL course if you are under 18. If you are over 18, welcome, you can start right now. And yeah, that's it. Do I have to get teaching experience in my country to find a language school to work abroad? It depends. Some countries have visa policies that require having the teaching experience in your home country. But it always depends on different countries. For example, in China, they require to provide a statement that you have just 2 years of working experience in general, not in teaching, but in any other field. So they just need that you have 2 years of work experience after your university graduation, and that's all. But again, as I have already mentioned, you need to check different countries' policies because they constantly change it. What companies accept non-natives for online teaching? So I have already mentioned Italki. That's the biggest online platform that allows teaching uh, without any without a native English speaking country passport. So you can try to make a profile on this platform, and you should be okay with that. And there is also another platform. It is called Cambly. You can teach there as a non-native teacher as well. There are some other platforms. Let me remember. It's hard to say right now because I myself work through Italki, but it's really competitive. So 2 main platforms are Italki and Cambly. Okay. I really admire the quiet way in which you answer the question. Other specific topics to know before joining? Could you please explain me your question in more details? I'm not sure if I understand you clearly. Can we get certificate from this seminar? This live session is not an educational session. We don't teach anything right now, so there is no certificate supposed to be shared. But you can take a TEFL course, start looking through the course right now online, and we offer certification upon successful graduation. I'm studying English language teaching at university in my country. So will this situation boost my chance to find a job placement abroad? It can be an asset, I should say, because you basically are trained to teach English as a second language or as a foreign language already, and you will get your bachelor's degree. And bachelor's degree is really important when you apply for jobs abroad, because some countries definitely require to have a bachelor's degree or master's. So again, look for job offers, look at their requirements. If they suit you, then go to the country's embassies and check up the visa policies. Maybe it's a requirement to have a bachelor's degree in the country of your choice. Do I need to do any language test before enrollment to the CELTA course to provide a proficiency of the language? I'm not sure about CELTA. I can tell you about Tesol courses that we provide. You don't need any language tests, so you can enroll without any statement. There is no such a requirement for our TEFL courses, TEFL and Tesol courses. Okay, so it looks like these are all of the questions. If you guys don't have any questions, I will come back to this discount point. So let me share the link. Let me share the link to give you this 30% discount. 1 second. Let me do that right now. So I'm going to send the link to the live chat. Make sure you click on it and save it. So this link provides you with 30% discount. It's a special limited time offer. If you are willing to take a TEFL course, it will be a definite benefit right now. And there is one more question. Okay, so will ITTT want me to prepare lesson plan and micro teaching before getting the TEFL certificate? I should say you need to check the current requirements. But yes, lesson plan is a part of the TEFL certification. You will probably need to create a lesson plan, and then you will get approved if it is quite successful. There is no observed teaching practice in the general course, but we have a separate option. You can apply for the observed teaching practice course, and you will have this service separately. So our course instructor will make an assignment for you to deliver your teaching somehow, and then they will observe it, and you will get a bit different assessment, a bit different evaluation of your work. Okay. One more question. I'm planning to take a course as requirement to teach English abroad, but I need your help of what is preferable, the CELTA, TEFL, or Tesol. So speaking in general, TEFL and Tesol are the same. They are equal. TEFL is teaching English as a foreign language, and Tesol is a teaching English as a second language. You can choose when you finish your TEFL course or Tesol course, whatever you choose. We will give you an opportunity to choose between TEFL or Tesol name on your certificate. So, for example, when I took a TEFL course in 2017, just let me show you my certificate. It's here. So when I took the course, I chose to have certificate in teaching English to speakers of other languages. So I decided that Tesol worked best for me. So you can choose between either TEFL or Tesol. And CELTA is the course that our company is not providing right now. It's a different program related to English language teaching, and it has some more specific requirements. You need to check the CELTA providers. Okay. It looks like there are no other questions. Okay, one more here. It's pretty long. Let me read it quickly. I have my 120 hours TEFL and 50 hours for teaching young learners. I'm planning to do the diploma in this coming year. In the website, it explains that I can take a free course. So can I take the free course for teaching online and after I finished my diploma? The free course is provided you upon successful completion, but you have to check the requirements for that. So if you are currently finished your general certification, you can write an email to our manager or simply contact us on Facebook and ask the same question. The manager will help you with that. So I hope that I answered you a bit and it will be more clear to you. Okay. Will you tell please the name of the job websites again for finding jobs abroad? I have already mentioned that we've got our job assistance on TEFLcourse.net. Let me share the link right now. So it's here. So you can go to the website page related to jobs and look for some options over there. But if you are willing to look for a job on your own, please consider some specific countries. As I've mentioned, for example, in China, they have this social network, WeChat. And on WeChat, there are many groups groups and some publics that list different jobs. But you need to know specifically what are the names of those platforms, of the groups. And I feel like the same situation occurs in any other country. For example, if you want to find a job in Russia, you need to look for the Russian websites. If you want to find a job in Turkey, then you need to go to the Turkish websites. But my general suggestion is start from the TEFLcourse.net page, and you will be able to get this gist of jobs possible. Okay, so if there are no other questions, guys, I will be finishing today's live session. Thank you all for joining me today. I hope that I was helpful and that you found out some useful information. And if you haven't copied the 30% discount link, please do that right now. Again, here it is. And let me check the chat box once again. If there are any other questions. Okay, and let me please thank you for your good words. Yeah, it was pretty nervous for me to talk to you because it's my first time. But I hope you enjoyed it. I did, definitely. And I hope that you will be able to find a job. You will be able to take a TEFL course if you really need it. And I hope that well, during this magic month, everything will happen for better in your life. And yeah, thank you for joining me today. Thank you, guys. And good luck, you too, in your teaching journey. I hope to hear from you again. I'm going to have these live sessions weekly. So next Tuesday, I will come up with another topic. If you, by the way, have any suggestions, and if you want to know anything about English teaching, maybe online teaching, let me know in the comments to this live event. I will read them through, and maybe your ideas will help me to come up with another topic for the next time. And this Friday, my colleague Linda will have her own live session, and she will also share some useful information about TEFL and Tesol. So thank you so much, guys. Once again, here is the link that provides you with the 30% discount. It's a limited time offer. Please make sure you save it and apply for your TEFL course. It will be a really, really important step in your life. I think so, because that's what happened to me many years ago. And yes, I hope to hear from you again. And yes, let me remind you about our social networks again. So if you are really into Instagram or Facebook or Twitter or any other social networks, follow us, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you like to listen to podcasts, please join us on the main streaming services like Google Podcasts, I don't know, iTunes. So we post everywhere. So please feel free to join our communities. We are welcome to talk to you. Thank you guys for joining me today, and let's say bye-bye. See you next time, guys.